applause like this. All right.
How are y'all? Y'all are really quiet. How are y'all? All right, cool. So, like Mr. Fields said, my name is Mr. Brandon Allen Jolly, and I serve as the Director of Student Life and Engagement here at Forsyth Tech. I'm looking for another mic because I don't like leaning like this.
And good afternoon, sorry. My name is Lena Lozada, and I serve as the Assistant Director of Student Life and Engagement. You can
All right.
do this. I
Oh.
learned that during induction.
Actually, this moves. Okay, we're good. All right, so we are the Office of Student Life and Engagement. So when you all think of student life and engagement, what comes to mind? Okay, engaging your fellow students. That's a good one. I have some giveaways too. Anybody else? Tutoring? Not quite, but I'll give you a giveaway though. Because this is engaging.
Who else?
Anybody else? Clubs? That's a perfect one. I'll give you you're a little far away, but I got something for you. All right, so student life and engagement, we really encompass everything that happens outside of the classroom. Um, so we host our clubs and organizations. We have 24 registered student organizations on campus. We also house the Student Government Association, our honors programs, honors societies, and student ambassadors as well. So we pretty much do all of the fun things that you all want to do on campus. So we host Welcome Week, Fall Fest, movie nights, Spring Fling, Constitution Days, anything that you can think of comes throughout our office. And I'll let Ms. Lena talk to you all about our honor societies and our honors programs.
Okay, so, sorry. So our honor societies are Phi Theta Kappa and National Technical Honor Society. These are some programs that we get to do here at Forsyth Tech that are for some of our most distinguished and high-achieving students. So National Technical Honor Society is for our career and technical students. Phi Theta Kappa is for any student. Those are for National Technical Honor Society, the minimum GPA is 2.5. Phi Theta Kappa, the minimum is 3.5 GPA. And there is also a minimum amount of semester credit hours that you have to be able to be invited to join these honor societies. Once you have been invited to these honor societies, you get to have a bunch of benefits. Some of those benefits include getting to just build a sense of communities, meet new friends, meet new people, as well as meet people from different chapters at different community colleges, have people help you build your resume, community service, as well as opportunities for scholarships, which is probably the big one. And then Skills USA, that is for, again, our career and technical students. You can compete in local and national competitions. Our most recent one was in Atlanta back in June, and that one we won 5 silver medals and 2 bronze medals. And those are opportunities where you can travel. So those are the 3 biggest societies that we have here at Forsyth Tech.
So there are several ways for you all to get involved, whether it's student orgs, clubs, attending our events, or wanting to join either of those honor societies. So showing up to events is the easiest way that you all can get involved. It's also the easiest way for you to make friends, learn about all of our different resources on campus, and basically find where you belong. So the more that you engage, the more that you'll get out of your college experience here at Forsyth Tech. And you also can follow us on Instagram at Forsyth Tech _SLE. That's where you'll find all of our updates, find out all of the cool things that we're doing. Just to let you all know, one thing that we will be doing is our Welcome Week events that will take place August 18th through the 22nd. So you'll see flyers posted around campus about all of those events, and we hope to see you all there. So also we have some student leaders that will be joining us on stage And Ms. Lena will be moderating the student panel for you all. All right, y'all can come on up. All right, so basically this portion of the presentation is to basically have them talk about their experience, provide you all with a little bit more insight on the things that they've done on campus and how Forsyth Tech has shaped their college journey.
We're going to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves, their names, majors, and what they do.
Oh, okay. Hi, my name is Chad Brown. I'm in the Paralegal Technology program. I'm also a student ambassador.
My name is Crystal Bates, and I am a student here in the Human Services program. I'm going to transfer for social work. Here on campus, I do anything I can annoy them into letting me do, and you'll notice that. You'll see me around. But for work, I work as a certified peer support specialist at the Danbury Health Department.
And hello, my name is Connor, and I am in the Associates in Engineering program, and I'm the student body president here at Forsyth Tech.
Wonderful. Okay. So we can start with Chad, sorry. How did you first get involved on campus, and what would you recommend for someone who doesn't know where to start?
I first got involved by simply just going after the Paralegal Technology program. And what made me take that decision was, my passion for advocating for others. While being a student ambassador, it's allowed me to volunteer and connect with others to help students engage through community service. And what was the second question there? As far as recommending where to start, I would say, you could look into some of the programs that we offer here. I served as a vice president for the Gamers Club. So, if you have any interest in like anime Gamers Club, we offer a lot of clubs and organizations that you could get started with. I feel like that will kind of open the door as far as allowing you to get the most out of a community college. So I think that's where I'll end it there.
Are we all doing the same question? Can you repeat it?
How did you first get involved on campus, and what would you recommend for someone who doesn't know where to start?
Well, I'm a yapper, so I just noticed a girl in my class, one of my classes, wearing a name tag. I was like, oh, she looks important. So I started asking her questions, and because I'd been scrolling the websites and all probably for months before I started. I think I applied in March, and I was not coming until fall, so I'd been scrolling everywhere looking for things. And so I just started asking her questions, and that's how I became interested in Phi Theta Kappa. And I didn't think that, in just being interested in speaking with her about it, I would end up now serving as the chapter president for the college's chapter for the Honor Society. And then everything else with that, I just kind of showed up to things. I kind of started volunteering for different events and such. And I just kind of stuck my head and my nose everywhere. Literally. I'm in the Pride Club. I was in the National Technical Honor Society, but then I had switched to a transfer degree. I'm in Phi Theta Kappa. I served as a lead student ambassador last year. I'll be an ambassador this year. And just kind of show up and just kind of don't let yourself psych yourself out. Just pop in wherever and just start talking to somebody, and you'll be able to find something you'll love and you'll fit in.
Well, I first started in Phi Theta Kappa because I was looking for a way to kind of maximize my time here and to, get the best results I could out of Forsyth Tech so I could transfer into another institution, and Phi Theta Kappa just seemed to be like the perfect opportunity. So I ended up joining Phi Theta Kappa, and there I just met so many great people, and everybody here is so welcoming. So I'd encourage you all to join a club or join an extracurricular. And then one thing led to another, and I just ended up becoming the student government president. And it all just seemed to flow kind of cohesively, one thing into another. And for anybody willing or ready to get started, I'd suggest just jumping into anything. Like I said, one thing goes into another. So start anywhere you want to, and you'll probably end up where you want to be.
Thank you all. So, what events or experiences have been the most fun or meaningful to you at Forsyth Tech? What events or experiences have been the most fun or meaningful to you at Forsyth Tech?
Okay, I would go with being a lead student ambassador. That's kind of opened up doors as far as education goes. It's helped, provide funding so that I could be successful as a student. It's also allowed me to gain leadership experience and, help students, climb that ladder towards being their own leader.
I'd say for me, probably one of the event that stands out the most is because I became involved with Phi Theta Kappa and I became the president. I got to travel to Catalyst, so I got to fly for the first time. And for a lot of people, that doesn't sound like a big deal, but for me, I have a background that's pretty ugly, and I didn't ever really get to do things like that. I didn't really get to go anywhere. So I got to hop on a plane with Lena, and we flew to Missouri, and we got to spend several days out there learning a lot of new things and then dressing up really pretty for a gala, even though it rained all over us. And that's just one of the events. Like, I've been involved with so many things that it's a big step up from what I used to do and then the streets I used to roam. So I, I just love all events, but anything to dress up.
Well, I think my favorite extracurricular activity here is honestly the day before yesterday. I got to sit down and eat lunch with a lot of the leaders here, and that was just kind of a surreal experience or moment because when I first started here, I didn't really know that that type of stuff was possible if you just get involved. And then it was really nice being able to talk to all of the leaders here, and everybody is just so great. So that was my favorite experience here.
Okay, and our last question is, how has getting involved in student life and engagement helped you grow personally or professionally?
I can't really speak on professional so far. I'm still kind of like in the mix of that, but personally, like I said before, it's allowed me to, gain more leadership experience. Um, I think that sums it up.
Can you repeat the question?
How has getting involved in student life and engagement helped you grow personally or professionally?
Well, I can't really think of how it hasn't helped me grow personally. Not to get into a big long thing because I know we're on a timer, but I just 3 years ago and 6 months before I got enrolled as a student here, I was released from prison. So I'm a completely different person. I've been involved with lots of things that I never thought were possible with a background and a history like that. So I try to use that as a way to just remind myself every day that every assignment I turn in is really just personal growth for me. Everything that I do and not give up is another step forward for me. And then professionally, I'm probably the most annoying person at work because I'm always like, well, at school we're doing this and trying to like tie things in together because my degree kind of goes in line with what I do for work already. So I'm always kind of tying those things in together as much as I can. So, I think it's helping me grow professionally. It may just be helping me get on my boss's nerves, but so far I'm still there, so I don't think it's a problem.
Well, it's definitely helped me grow both personally and professionally. And I'll go ahead and start with professionally. So, over this summer, I was able to land an internship in Chicago mostly because of my experience here at Forsyth Tech. So if I hadn't accepted this or gotten to this position, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do that internship. So that was something I was really grateful for. And personally, it's also helped me grow a lot too, because before I came here, I was never the type to do any type of public speaking or go do any events or anything. But yeah, so now we're here. So it's great.
You're stuck in it now. You're gonna be talking everywhere.
All right, a round of applause for our panelists. Okay, we hope to see everyone at Welcome Week. First week of class is August 18th to the 22nd. Thank you so much.
I am not that tall. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. All right. So you got to hear from the students and about their experiences and what's made Forsyth Tech work for them. Now we're gonna talk to student support staff from across the college about what you need to do to navigate your Trailblazer journey. And so I'm gonna ask Florine and Brian and Beth and Brittany, and I'm trying to remember all my people today, and Kenyetta and Jan to come up on the stage so that we can keep this moving this afternoon. Otherwise, we'd have to wait for everybody to walk up and do the transitions, right? So we're going to start with Brian, and we're going to talk about the important thing of paying for college, and then Florine's going to talk about financial aid.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brian Stevenson, and I work in the business office. I'm the director of accounts receivables. The first thing that I would like to talk to you about is our NailNet payment plans. If you're having need to set up a payment plan, you would want to go to our website at forsythtech.edu. In the search box, you would want to type in NailNet. You can also find the link to NailNet in your My Forsyth Tech student portal under the Finance tab.